don't you do your dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. It's Zachariah and Stella.
New theme song right there.
Time to get your fix. It's a horrible gaming podcast. It's not good, it's not great. Horrible gaming podcast. It's not even what you would call fair. It's really not that good. Horrible Gaming Podcast.
Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming, and you, dear listener, have chosen for whatever reason to listen to another horrible gaming podcast. But I'm not alone. Usually I'm never alone. With me is... Stella, my 7-year-old daughter. I know. Look, here's what happened, guys. Neil's on vacation this week, and we'll be back next week with more stuff, but I couldn't find anyone to do the podcast. So, and I have to do something crazy on the normal day that we record anyway, so I decided to have Stella come on. What's up, Stella? Are you excited to be on a podcast?
Yeah, I never been on one before. I only been on one when my daddy was playing games and we were playing games together.
Well, and that was more like a stream. Like, we were on stream, and we were on episodes of your show together, but I don't think we've ever done a podcast together. I think this is completely new, right? Yeah. So, on this podcast, we just talk about video games and stuff.
Yeah.
We answer questions and stuff. Does that sound fun?
Yeah.
We gotta stay in frame, though.
Oh, sorry.
Let's just scoot you a little bit.
Yeah, let's... Okay, so...
I can get out of frame. Less of me in frame is better.
I actually made this song, on myself, and if you want to hear it, it's totally fine. I'll do it today, right now, right?
Is it the song you already did? I'm gonna put that as the cold open. So they're gonna see that already.
Okay.
Is that alright?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be me and my daughter. This should be an interesting show, but it's also going to be a short show because, 7-year-old and my throat. I don't know if you guys have noticed, yet again, the throat virus has come calling and attacked me. So we got sick, last weekend? We got sick, the whole family got sick again. But again, I got better and now my throat, I just can't talk.
Oh my God.
So that's right. Oh my God, it's annoying. So that's where we are. So we're gonna do the show. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna do fan interaction. Stella's gonna help me do all that, and then it'll be fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with fan interaction.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
That brings us to our first segment, our most important segment. That is fan interaction. That is where we, the co-hosts, we talk to you guys, the fans. We read out your comments and all the places we can find them. This week, we had some comments. We definitely had some comments. So let's get into it. First, we got the Bill Master General, Philbilly330, chiming in. Just wanted to put in my 2 cents on the bear frickin' thing as I watched the panel from hell that it was shown. I totally agree with you guys as WTF. However, what may have concerned me even more and hurt my faith in humanity is that they let the audience do that love scene, and then the audience went through like 15 extremely cringe choices to get that result. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just weird to me. I don't know what else to say.
Do you want to see the face?
We're not going to talk about it with her here. Not in depth anyway. What are you doing? There you go. Faces by Stella. Faces. This is also an audio podcast. Nobody is going to be able to hear your faces. Okay, stop with the tongue. Okay, so now we got Jason. He jumps in. Starfield is a creepypasta. I don't know what that means.
I think he's talking about me.
think you're talking about the game. These aren't live comments. This isn't going to the internet right now. We're not doing a stream. These are comments from the last show that you weren't on.
Oh.
So they can't possibly be referring to you. Ego.
I'm not an ego. Why did you...
Alright, so Asylum jumps in. Hope everyone is having a great year in gaming. I've had an itch for a game that hasn't been scratched yet. Diablo 4 definitely wasn't it. I can't believe that game has as much success as it is. You know, honestly, you want to know what really hurts my faith in humanity? It's not even the bare effing thing, or it's that so many people play Diablo 4 like it's good. That's what really hurts me and my faith in humanity. And then Jason chimes in. I played on that comment. It says I played Diablo 4 during the stress test, and I was completely underwhelmed. You're not a Diablo 4 player, obviously.
No, I am not. But I do play Roblox. I do. And if you want
Roblox, have you ever played a game where it's like an action RPG? I dropped my cap. Now I'm very nervous.
Okay. Calm down.
So like an action RPG. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What? Okay, so you don't know what that is. It's where you play a character and you just kind of go through dungeons, like killing a lot of monsters.
Oh.
And leveling up.
If you want to be friends on Roblox, make sure to search StarVS525 and
wait for the plug section at the end of the show.
I got it.
You gotta wait for the plug section at the end. You can't just plug halfway through a podcast segment. You gotta wait until there's a segment. There's a segment in podcasting where I'll go, hey, you want to plug something? And then that's when you go, be my friend on Roblox.
Oh my god.
All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the action RPG genre right now, especially Diablo 4 getting such praise. And what not even praise, but like the amount of players. What even bothered me another level is this patch 1 where they destroyed all their characters and their end game to slow people down. Specifically to slow people down. Everybody got super mad about it, but it still had the highest number play rate ever. That's the kind of stuff that hurts my faith in at least gaming humanity. Like why are you playing? Why are you so mad at this game and you're still playing it? It's just so frustrating. So yeah, don't do that, Stella. If you don't like a game or you're mad at a game, don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
I played Dreamlight Valley and I like it, but it keeps lagging on.
Yeah, that's because she plays on the cloud, cloud via Xbox.
Yeah.
Which is not the best way to play. I'll admit it.
Which, I have Game Pass on cloud gaming. It's just when I got that
for a birthday.
I got it for my birthday. When I first got that, I decided, I think Dreamlight Valley is a good game, so I played it, but it kept lagging.
It does lag on it because you're playing on cloud gaming.
Yes, which I hate. Which I hate it because it lags, and I don't like when it lags.
At some point, we're gonna have to work out a way for you to just have a thing that you can play on
without lag.
Well, yeah. Like we'll have to do something like that. Something in the future. She's a real gamer.
Yeah, I am. I play a lot of games.
She does. She is a Roblox expert, I would say.
Yeah, I am.
She calls herself a noob, but I wouldn't call her a noob anymore.
Well, I'm still a noob.
Why are you still a noob?
Well, if you have a lot of Robux, I don't have any Robux. I have 0.
Oh, so it's monetary based. What makes you a noob?
Yeah, like
Roblox.
Like I'm a pro
also
now.
defeating my faith.
I also am a noob. I'm a pro at it, and I'm also a noob. But
So you're you're a pro at the game, but you're a noob in the Roblox department.
Yes.
I see. All right. Let's continue reading. Jason says hashtag. Because he's being funny.
Okay.
Okay, what?
So I see that he likes Cat in the Hat because his picture is Cat in the Hat.
It's not Cat in the Hat. Oh my God. It's William Owen's picture. It's not Cat in the Hat.
My God.
Yeah, it's a character from a game he likes. I believe it's Persona. I'm not 100% sure. Will, you're gonna have to answer me on that. The character that you use as your icon. Hey, watch the mic.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. There is another game on Roblox that is very weird on Roblox. You just have a big head. It's 2D, and it's called. It's actually called Gotcha Online. It's
Really?
I always call it Gotcha Only. But yeah, it's very weird because you can actually create the characters and create other stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's a very creative, and which I like.
There you guys go. You should try. What was that game called on Roblox?
It was actually called Gotcha Online.
Gotcha Online. There you go. Give it a try. Well, we got one more comment to read. Should I read it?
Yep.
All right, this is William Owen, the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
It's not Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Hi! Exclamation point. My favorite game that came out this year, without a doubt, is Wanted Dead. Had so much fun with it. Cleared it on every difficulty mode. Can't get enough of it. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not objective. It's a very poorly reviewed game, but what can I say? Thanks for the show. Cheers. Hashtag 666 broken arm. 666.
I think I know what it is. I think he did hashtag 66 broken arm because of me when I had the broken
Yeah, we
arm.
were actually talking about it last time because I feel like our family has been sick all year. You got puke sick, I got puke sick, you got puke sick twice.
Yeah, I got puke sick twice.
You got the broken arm. We all got strep throat. We've all had COVID this year, and now we had this whatever it is. It was a pretty rough year for sickness, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm sick every single year.
Well, you're always going to be sick every single year. It's a law of you see people and you're going to get viruses. But this has been a lot of sickness.
Yeah.
All right. So your favorite game is obviously Roblox.
Yes, it is.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
So Roblox is, you know what? Let's do this as our talking point. All right?
Yeah.
We'll do Roblox episode and everybody will immediately turn it off. I'm kidding.
Okay.
We'll be right back with the talking point, okay? Hold your thoughts, okay? You can see she's excited. She's ready to go. She's bouncing up and down. All right, we'll be right back. With a Roblox conversation.
Yeah, Roblox.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
All right, so that brings us to our talking point, Stella. And I let you pick since you're the guest star and this is your first time ever on a podcast. And you said you wanted to talk about Roblox, right?
Okay, yeah. So Roblox is a 3D game where you play, there's a lot of games inside of this. You have an avatar that you can create. There's some free stuff. And there's a shop.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So Roblox is almost like an interface.
Yeah.
And then people can make games in Roblox.
Yeah.
And then you play. So it's all user created, right?
Yep.
What is your favorite game on Roblox right now?
Okay, so my favorite game,
I'm gonna pay for this.
it's okay. It's probably Maple Hospital.
Oh, it's still Maple Hospital?
I
thought
like
it was the bird or the fairy game.
Yeah, I like. So those two are So at first I had liked in Maple Hospital because you can be like pregnant in the game. Oh my god.
That's why it's your favorite game?
Well,
Because you can be pregnant in it?
you can well,
Fatherhood's weird.
and there's
everybody.
another one.
Parenthood's weird.
Okay, so I have actually 3 favorites.
Okay. Hit me with your 3. Top 3 Roblox. Let's do it.
Okay.
Number 1.
So-
Maple Hospital, I'm
Yeah,
guessing, right?
yeah.
Already discussed it. You can be pregnant. What's not to love? What's number 2?
Okay, so number 2 is this like fairy game.
What's it called? What's the fairy game
It's
called?
called Fairy Simulator.
Fairy Simulator.
Yeah.
Somebody fell short in the naming department, I feel.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like they could have come up with something cool.
well, it is cool because you can actually play as a fairy.
Okay, so tell me about Fairy Simulator, because I saw you playing this the other day, and that one actually kind of interested me. Is it like an open world?
Okay, so it's like a world, and you can't teleport, but you can like fly. Like how you can fly is like pressing A 2 times or the space bar.
Okay, so if I may, I don't think the people out there need to know the buttons for the game. They want to know more about the game and how you play it. So like, what do you do in Fairy Simulator? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
So you like have tasks,
Okay.
and you like. I actually have 4,
So give me an example of a task that you've gotten before.
So I harvest some pollen and
Some pollen. Okay.
yeah, you can actually harvest in that game, and you can harvest berries. You can harvest you can feed a rabbit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So you can interact with animals. Are there any enemies in the game?
There's one enemy, and it's animal. It's a rat.
A rat. Rats come to get you.
Yeah, so like it kills you, and then you start over again, and then you can like be a female and a male,
I don't.
and you can like do other stuff, like a lot of stuff, and I very like that. I like that game because when I was a noob, when I first played it, it was so cool. Like I've been like playing it like 2 days. 2.
So let me ask you a question. First of all, I just want to say the things that you find important to tell people is very interesting to me. The fact that like you needed people to know the button layout for how to fly,
Yeah.
and that they could also play a man or a woman is hysterical to me.
Yeah.
But that being said, so you play that, and that's what you do. You just do tasks daily
Yeah. Like
and fight rats.
there's like one rat that.
Oh, there's just one.
Yeah, it's just one. The one rat has red eyes. Like they're all red.
Okay, so that's 2. That's your second game. What's your third? Your third favorite? Because we've been through
Okay.
2. What's your third favorite?
My third favorite is the bird one.
Oh, really? I thought Hello Kitty Cafe was going to take it.
Well, my fourth one is gonna.
Your fourth one, you said you had 3 favorites. Are you adding a 4th favorite?
I had a 4th favorite.
You have
but
no idea what the word
forgot.
favorite means. You realize favorite is like
I
1.
forgot, Dad.
It's okay.
Okay, so
Tell us about the bird one.
So the bird one, you can like be any bird, and you like you can like how to fly as a bird. You can press Q on your keyboard,
Okay.
and like Q and it's like you fly, and then you like fly, and you can be any bird. You can be a parakeet. You can be like a robin. You can be a swan.
How do you get to change to the birds? You have to unlock them in that
Yes.
progression.
Yes, but there's feathers in the game.
So you have to find a feather of the bird, and then you can unlock it.
No. It's like you have a lot of feathers at first. Of how you can get all of the birds. Not like all of them, because some are Game Pass.
Okay.
Some are Game Pass.
Game Pass?
Yeah. Like, you have to buy Robux for Game Pass.
I see. Get down, dog.
But, like, you can be like a dodo bird that's extinct. You have to unlock it, though. If you don't have any feathers that are great, you can't unlock it. Like, you can still unlock it, but on a different day.
What's the bird game called, so that people can know how to find it?
Called Feather Family.
Feather Family. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I've seen it. It's interesting.
Yeah, you can also be an egg. And you can also grow, you can also hatch.
That's cool. That's cool. And
Yeah.
then the cafe game, since you've added a fourth favorite.
Okay, so
Last
the
minute,
cafe
ninth hour.
So the cafe game is
Such a diva.
it's like the cafe game is so cool because it's like you have your own cafe. So you like make it and you get other characters. Like if you go to this machine and you see any animals or humans or whatever, you can let those animals or animals and humans, and then you can get 1, you can get 3, you can get like 5, and
How does this help you run the cafe? Or are you
Well-
just buying people and animals from a vending machine?
well, you can do that. You can also buy stuff, like not with real money. Like it's like diamonds or like money.
So do you like set
in
up
the
a cafe
game.
though for people
Yes.
to purchase stuff from you? So
Yes.
that you can get the money?
Yes,
There it is.
and
I think that's a more important detail for them
And
to know.
I
than
have a
the
lot
real
of
people vending machine.
I have a lot of money. I have
Not a
lot,
noob on that one.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Not a noob on that one.
Like I have a lot of money in that cafe.
huh? Okay. All right.
Like for first day, it was another day. I was trying to get this free item, but I couldn't do anything. So I watched the video of some people playing it, and it helped me.
Yeah. 2023 gaming.
Yep.
You know, back in my day, we didn't have people who would stream games. We had
Wait.
to just figure it out.
Oh,
And they didn't even have objective markers back then. It was a nightmare. It really was.
really?
And anybody out there who's like, it was the golden age for gaming, it was a nightmare. We both know it was a nightmare. Trial and error on Mega Man was a nightmare. 8 robots, you gotta figure out which one's the easiest to beat, what kills what. Oof. Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Well, there's like
So, what game are you most excited for coming out?
my game. I don't know, obviously.
Don't know. That's
Like,
fair.
The other day when I was going on Roblox at the nighttime, my Roblox needed updated. I didn't update it. So I updated it.
Yeah,
and-
updates suck.
Well, it's alright.
Did it go fast for you? Can I tell you my horror story?
Well, no, it didn't go fast because I always why do I have to go on this? And the reason why I clicked on Roblox and I updated it.
Yeah, I used to hate that. I would always hate that because, I wouldn't get a lot of time to play games. So when I get time to play games, I get excited and I go to play and then there'd be an update. And it'd take like 15, 20 minutes for it to update and I'd run out of time.
Well, sometimes it does that to me.
Yeah.
Like my computer, when I have updates, it goes very, very fast.
You could just talk to this thing all day, couldn't you? Like, just nonstop. Just spew.
I
words
always
at it.
wanted a YouTube channel,
She does.
Dad.
She really does want a YouTube
Yes,
channel.
I do because I
Fight hard
because
against
my
this one.
because my daddy has a YouTube channel.
I do have a YouTube channel. It is really not all it's cracked up to be. It really isn't. It's a lot of work. She also wants to create games on Roblox, right? I said
Yeah.
as soon as you have mastered the English language, you can do it.
Like when I'm 10. Like
Yeah, if you're 10 and you haven't mastered the English language, we've got bigger fish to fry, right?
yeah.
All right. So I think we've covered Roblox, right?
Yep.
All right. So
Let's talk about my cloud gaming games.
this show is not just about you talking about games. It's about gaming in general.
Yeah, I know.
Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite thing about playing video games? Don't pick your nose on camera. Seriously. If you need to blow your nose, we'll pause. You could go blow your nose.
So I love gaming because it is like you get to meet other people on Roblox. You meet people, you can be friends with the people, you can be friends with no one that you don't know.
Your favorite part of gaming is the social aspect?
Yeah.
We are very different people, Stella. Very different people.
Like, you can be friends, and I know somebody that's my friend on Roblox.
Yes.
That plays.
Don't touch the mic.
Okay. Do you want to know what her name is?
Don't give out her name, because that's between her and the world.
Yeah.
I will say this: your only child is showing, is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Most certainly. If you like gaming for the social aspect, your only child is definitely showing. All right. I think we covered that segment. I'm going to end this segment, and then I'm going to switch over to the news. Do you want to stick around for the news?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to be talking about news stories, though. Some of them are not fun.
Right.
All right?
Hope they're not killing.
No. Nobody killing. And thankfully, nobody doing other things to people, at least this time around. We'll be right back.
Pause.
Horrible.
That brings us to our final segment, the news. We collect the news stories that you need to know, that we want to talk about. We riff about them. We let you guys know about them. My kid keeps hitting the microphone. Stop that. So I've got 4 today. There's no Neil, obviously, and no, hey, seriously. And Stella hasn't collected any odds or ends, so here we go. Number 1, Xbox Live Gold is dead. There's no more Xbox Live Gold anymore. I believe you could just play online, so I'm conflicted on this in some ways. I don't like the fact that a service is going away, but the prices are going up. I think there's something kind of wrong with that. That being said, this service was actually only ever started to bleed money out of you. Xbox Live Gold originally began when the Xbox came out, the 360 came out. They said basically you can't go online and play with your friends for free. You have to pay us a fee. Which PlayStation didn't do that at the time. So this was literally like a way just to bleed more money out of you. Since then, it has evolved into a gaming service where you would get like 2 or 3 free games every month or whatever, and some other small perks. And then slowly they've made the gaming online easier to do. This is super frustrating to me. But again, like you're losing those free games. You're losing those free games, and if you're losing those free games, and the price is going up, like again, we are in this place where Xbox has enough power that they can just start taking stuff away from you and raising prices, and we're already seeing that with this, in my opinion. Again, I'm conflicted because Xbox Live Gold in the first place was just a way to bleed money out of you that the other guys weren't doing. So I think that this is kind of a tricky thing because it had become a service albeit a crappy little service. They weren't giving out games that were worth anything anymore. They were usually like 2 or even 3 generations behind, and sometimes games you'd never heard of. But still, it was a service, and the price is going up by not being there. So, moving on.
Click that subscribe button.
There's no subscribe button yet. And they might be listening on Spotify or something. Thank you for telling them to subscribe, though. I appreciate it. Stop it. You're hitting the mic with your foot. All right. Next one. This is kind of a good one. I'm not a huge fan of unions. I've talked about that before. However, I've also said that there needs to be some sort of check and balance in gaming. It is too deregulated. It is too Wild West, and they make too much money, which means they do too many terrible things to people. And I think in this situation, unions are the best thing for the industry. So that being said, Sega of America has unionized. They are creating a union for their developers after a big, strong vote. So good for them. Good for the developers at Sega of America. A union means hopefully, a union will mean more advocacy for the developers. Less terrible stuff can happen to them, like the stuff that happened at Blizzard Activision. Moving on. Do you know what a union is? No?
Yeah.
A union is when all the workers get together and they form like a group, so that if ever the company is treating them bad, they can all walk out at the same time.
I know the first part. I don't know the second part.
What first part?
The first part when they all get into a group.
Yeah. Well, the second part is if the company ever treats them badly, they can all go on strike and walk out together.
Okay.
Okay. See, I'm teaching. She'll remember that she's probably already forgotten it. All right. Next one. This is a little ridiculous, but Diablo 4 will never be on Game Pass. According to the developers, Blizzard and Activision have said directly that you should not expect this to ever be on Game Pass. It is a premium game that you must purchase. This is an interesting decision, given the fact that, we have the buyout going through now, the FTC, which is the last one we're going to talk about, but the FTC has failed to stop it, so it is progressing. The only thing that could potentially stop this terrible buyout is the CMA in the UK, but that's probably not going to happen now that the FTC is folded. So for it to never end up coming to Game Pass is a little ridiculous, given that, and kind of a violation of what they promised. Xbox has promised all of their first-party games would be on Game Pass. That's one of the reasons people buy Game Pass. Now we have a first-party game, as of now, that is not going to be on Game Pass. I think that's a little ridiculous and outrageous. So we're going to have to see what happens in the future. I hope this decision is reversed. But the Diablo 4 developers are insistent that it's never going to be on Game Pass, which is a little ridiculous.
The like button to check more videos.
There's nothing on the screen to click. And then that finally brings us to the terrible thing. And one of the reasons I wanted Stella to be on the show today so that she could keep me cheery and happy going into this. But the FTC, the judge ruled against the FTC on the buyout. The Activision Microsoft buyout will probably progress and go through. They only have to deal with the CMA now, which is basically the British FTC trial. That's probably going to fold now that the FTC folded. It's ridiculous, especially given the things that came out in that trial. Straight up an email from Matt Booty to Phil Spencer telling him that they were going to monopolize gaming, that they were going to monopolize streaming. I'm losing my co-host here. Them telling them that is a little frustrating to me. All of that coming in. What are you doing?
Don't you dare see it.
So them trying to buy that The judge coming out and then saying that it's okay, that they don't represent a clear and present danger to monopolizing streaming and monopolizing gaming itself is a little ridiculous. I mean, you also look at all of the aggressive buying that they have been attempting to do before purchasing Activision, with attempting to buy Sega, as well as many other companies. You can only assume that this behavior is going to continue. And, you know, I talked to my wife. She's a little bit more legally bound. I almost had her come on to the show. She had said that maybe this is the end because just the more they buy, the more monopoly they'll have, and they'll get more and more in trouble. But I'm of the mind that once you buy the biggest one and get away with it, who's going to stop you from buying the fourth biggest? And I don't know.
Sis,
I feel
what are
like
you
really
doing?
Capitalism has caused just terrible stuff. Thank you for making funny faces behind me that whole time. It made me a lot happier during that, because it's a sad day in gaming. And I love that you cheered me up through that. She's good at cheering you up. She's a good cheer-upper. So, yeah. So, look, and anybody out there who's okay with this, who's happy with this, I do want to say you should be more sad and you should be more upset, because this is not a good thing. It's not a good thing for you.
It's not a good thing for anybody to
own everything.
To own everything.
Because at the end of the day, you're like, oh, more stuff on Game Pass. But once they have everything on Game Pass, they dictate the prices. They dictate what's on there. They dictate what you get. They dictate what you have. And the other thing I want to point out is I want to point out the quality of the games that have come out of the Xbox studios. And even from quality studios that were good prior to this. I mean, Redfall, like, so many of the games that have come out from Xbox Studios have been nightmares. Post the buyout, post that purchase. All the good games that have come out from those studios have come before the purchases. So I want everybody to keep that in mind, because that's going to only continue. Because once they own everything, there's no check and balance for them. Your dog is really being obnoxious.
Mommy.
Once they own everything, there's going to be no check and balance for them to even make good games. I mean, those AAA games are going to be single A. They're going to just be microtransaction farms, because they don't have to give you good games because they own everything. All the money goes to them. If you want to play games, you have to play through Microsoft, and that's not fun. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so that's it for the news, guys. Sad day for gaming on a whole, but fun day for us at the podcast here with Stella's first podcast.
Yep. Oh my God.
We're going to be right back with the plugs.
Horrible Gaming Podcast.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the show and the shameless self-promotion that comes with it. Stella, do you have anything you would like to plug?
Yes. If you want to be friends on Roblox, make sure to search StarVS525, and if you see me on the front or like everywhere, you can follow me. You can do anything.
Is it StarVS 525 or StarVS 0525?
I think it's StarVS 525.
525. Okay. All right, there you go. Find her, StarVS 525. For me, you guys can check out everything we have to offer on the channel.
And yes, my dad plays Roblox, and his username is OldManGamingDH.
I don't think it is anymore, because remember I lost my account.
Oh, yes.
I gotta make a new account.
Wait, but it still says your name on my account.
Which is really confusing to me.
Yeah.
All right. So, as far as I am concerned, you guys can reach over. This is our 199th episode. We will be doing 200th with me and Neil. I don't know what that is yet still. We have no plans for it. But we'll be back next week with that. You can also check out everything we have to offer on the channel. We got a lot of gaming stuff. We also have TTRPG stuff that we do now with Wizard's Respite. That's a lot of fun. We've been streaming a lot of that. So yeah, and hopefully sometime this week I will have this week or next week I'll have a review for Remnant 2 up. Kind of really excited about that game. It's getting great reviews. So you guys can reach us on Facebook at OldManGamingDH, on Twitter at OldManGaming9. You can join our Discord, links in the description below, Influence this and all of our shows from there. And as long as you keep watching, we'll keep making them. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye. It's time. Bun dun dun dun. Stella and Zach.
Good ending. High five. All right. Well done. Thank you for doing the podcast with me.
You're welcome.
You're a pretty good guest star. You're doing good. All right. You gotta sit back though, so that the camera can see you. All right, going in. Hold on, let me get my list up here.
3, 2.
Hold on. I gotta get my list up.
Oh my god.
Was that you? What? All right. Let's get my list up here.
How do you
All
like
right,
that?
That was
Wait.
funny. Going in. 3, 2, 1. What did you just say? Pause and start. But okay.
I didn't
All right.
like this.
Hi, everybody.